What is up, video? Okay, I'm doing my makeup, and my intention for doing my makeup with my hibiscus tea is to make myself feel beautiful and confident. All that see me or entranced by me. All that see me are entranced by me. All that see me are entranced by me. Welcome to my anesthetic bathroom because this is where we're doing it. Okay, I like always have 20 minutes to do my makeup, which is, I wish I had a little bit more. I also wish this lighting was a little bit better, but you can't wish your life away. So we're gonna start with the e.l.f. primer. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna go for today. I'm still also figuring out how do people film beauty blogs or like beauty get ready with me's and see their face in the mirror. I have really been like on a journey of self-confidence and okay, Milk hydrating hydro grip gel tint. By the way, if you haven't tried this is so good. I really like it. I love the texture. It's just like, okay, I am at this point, I would say something of a beauty connoisseur. Like, you should see my beauty shelf. Like, I don't always buy Sephora, but I know my beauty products and I love this one. Like, just the way that it glides on feels so good. It like just makes me, I just appreciate that formulation so much. Like, if I were to ever have any type of foundation or anything, I would want it to glide like this. Like, and truly nothing feels like it. And it's such an odd thing to like kind of stand on is the way that it glides on and the way that it feels, but I truly adore it. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, I have a bob right now and I love it, but I will say the one thing about a bob is that I only really know how to style my hair in slick backs or down. So I feel like having your hair be slightly not really long enough to be in a slick back is like, it's forcing some growth upon me. One thing I also really like about the Milk is just how shiny it is. Like, I love a dewy finish because I'm a dry skin girl. This is really giving me like 2021 this hair. I used to always do my hair like this. Okay, so now I want to feel a little bit sexy, but I'm also in a mood. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner first because I kind of want like a darker eye today. I don't think like someone needs makeup to feel confident, but I think for me at least. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna do this is it's gonna be a mess. Do not expect perfection here. I am just going to town. Let me just use my little mirror then. Give me a second because I'm gonna have to actually go and use this mirror. Okay, so as you can see, this looks absolutely crazy, right? Like, it's just really poorly done. I'm gonna try to get as tight to the lash line though. That is the only thing I'm gonna actually really attempt to do here. This is where you gotta just trust the process. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to try to do this with my fingers, which I've never done before, but I might. Let me just try it. I'm gonna just smudge it out. No, I don't really like that because I feel like I'm just wasting product. Okay. I'm gonna basically just smudge this out. And I don't have any tape, but I really do like the whole tape method. So I just use my finger instead. And I'm just gonna this is in some ways like my variation of a smoky eye. I think it's like to hide my lack of skill because I'm not very good at it. And then I'm just gonna bring this down. This just kind of creates like, I guess, some depth. If I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I am not that good at makeup. Like, I love makeup, but I was always like a skincare girl. So this is like me getting into makeup. Okay, I really like blush colors around my eyes. I'm gonna do two things here. I'm gonna use the Milani palette. You can see this is lots of like blush colors and golds, which I love because my undertones are definitely more pink, and I think that pinks give me what I imagine like brown would give other people. This is the Milk blush in the shade Work. I just love this blush. I just think it looks really, really good. I'm doing this first because like I'm gonna go in with my concealer after and just clean up whatever mess is made. So this is kind of just to set the base, just to set some like contrast around my eyes. And then I'm going to use, which one would I feel like here? Okay, I'm gonna start with the shade Weekender, and I'm just gonna use it classic inner corner just to create. My friend told me that I have downturned eyes, and she's right, and she's my best friend, and it made me realize I have to try like more lifting techniques, but I'm really, really bad at the wing. Okay. Do we want boozy brunch or offline? Okay, I kind of feel like offline. Offline, it's like this pinky color. And I'm just gonna go all over. You know how you see people wearing like browns and they look like so beachy and they look so pretty? I think I'm like so white and like so not any type of olive in my skin that it just doesn't work, and that's why I think like I'm just like accepting that I'm really like a pink girl. My skin is so white it's like translucent at times. Like you could see on my chest I have like blue lines. She's so white. Okay. What do I feel like here? And then to be a little bit dramatic, I don't know, what am I thinking? Okay, yeah, to be a little bit dramatic, because we're kind of doing a more dramatic eye, I'm gonna go in the shade Little Spoon. And this is me just trying something. I'm gonna just put it right here. Just right here. I am not a professional. Okay. I love doing my makeup though. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of put that in the crease. Oh shit. That did not go as I intended. Christ. When in doubt, blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. Oh, it looks like I have a black eye. Actually, I can't fuck with it though. Okay. And then again here. Also, I'm craning around trying to see my actual eyeball in my mirror. Ooh, okay, girl. Okay. Okay. A little licky lick. A little swipey swipe. Okay, I actually do feel like that looks kind of crazy. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then in the middle, I'm gonna just go a little bit of gold here. 75 and sunny. And I'm just gonna put it right in the middle of my eye. Someone once told me that she puts her like light shadows right where like the light hits her eyes. And I've always remembered that. And I always thought that was so, like, she's an artist and you can tell that she's an artist. I'm gonna use the Milani, I think this is like a baked blush, girl. I bought this like 7,000 years ago and I still use it. Just for a little bit of sparkle. So yeah, my eyes are very moody now. Moody. Moody, moody, moody. Okay. Quick break to get coffee. Okay, I just got coffee and I officially have like 10 minutes before I have to really go to work. So we're gonna do this always in a rush. Forever and always. But yeah, I've been on such a confidence journey and I feel like I've been on a confidence journey my whole 20s. More hibiscus tea for that glamour magic. I radiate and I'm beautiful. But I feel like confidence has changed so much as I've gotten older because I think when I was younger, I really relied on Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is literally the shit. No one can tell me otherwise. I love this stuff. But confidence has changed so much as I've grown. Like, I think when I was younger, I definitely used to use like men and their validation as validating myself, or like even romantic attention. And since I've kind of become more involved in my own life and more involved in things that I love and things that I'm working on, I don't want my attention to drift like just for anyone from all of these things. And I have slowly started like decentering men to the point where like the other day some guy told me, he was like, "You're beautiful sometimes," and I was like, okay, what the fuck. And at first I got upset by it, but then I realized I was like, I actually don't really give a fuck what this guy thinks, because like I love me and my locus of confidence has to be within myself, because I need to validate myself. And I am so much more than just a body and a face, and you know, and I know everything I've been through and I know everything I've overcome and accomplished, and like that gives me confidence, and like that is more important than anything else. And I think just having that whole awakening really opened me up to feeling confident on a whole different level. Okay, so House Labs concealer. I'm gonna just clean everything up and try to like do a bit more of a lift. But it's funny because I feel like when I was in my early 20s, I used to date a lot of different people and really rely on romantic attention as a form of validation. And now I don't. And it makes me feel much more powerful, because it's like I don't need attention from some person that I don't really like care that much about just to tell me that I'm worth something, because I feel like that's like more of a sign of insecurity. And like this was just me and this is just where I'm at. because it's like, if I'm going to be with someone, I want to be with them because I truly love them and they truly add to my life. But I think when I was younger, it was so unhealthy because I was addicted to like being loved and being chased and like wanting that attention. And as I've grown older, I've realized that like confidence isn't in being validated by someone else, but in validating yourself, and also decentering like your physical form. As I think girls, and you guys can tell me if you agree, but my whole life, like as a girl, and I think lots of girls experience this, like you're just taught that your beauty is everything and how you look is everything, and it's just not true, and you're so much more than that. And I know that I'm like doing my makeup right now and saying this, but I love doing my makeup because it's an art form and it makes me feel good, and that's for me. I'm doing it for me, and it's like creative and everything else. But you know, women, we are so much more than the vessels that we are in, even though society sometimes wants to minimize us to just that. So it's been really amazing, like, to actually see how I'm slowly not relying on other people for my confidence, but just embracing myself. And as I've lived by myself, I've learned how to like self-soothe my feelings of insecurity. Obviously, like, I do have friends that help me. Okay, so see how this like really, it makes it so much better. That's why I do this last. Also, don't come at me because I am not a professional. But that's just really helped me a lot because I think, you know, I was a little bit crazy when I was younger. All right, I don't need to do this, but I will. A little bit of contour here. So for anyone who's struggling with self-confidence, what really helped me, and it's not gonna help everyone, but what really helped me is just listening to all of these affirmations about how I am enough and changing my internal monologue. And obviously, like, I do still have days where I'm not feeling confident, and like this whole recent epiphany is recent, but I do want to validate myself, and I do want to love myself, and I want to see that I'm worth so much more than just being a body and being desired by the male gaze. So, hurrah, hurrah. And cheers to that, my hibiscus tea. It's also really empowering, I feel like, to shift my focus away from men and love and to things that actually spark my soul and that feel good. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Wait. Yes. Sorry, this is a Charlotte Tilbury mini. I bought the mini because I'm financially irresponsible. So tell me, what do you guys do? Like, what has boosted your confidence? I'm 29. When did you find your confidence, and like, what's your journey been like? And what do you do when you go through low patches? Also, I'm so curious about this decentering men thing, because I feel like, I don't know if people agree, but I feel like I was in society raised to center men. So how did you decenter men? Have you decentered men? What is that like for you? Let me know. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my favorite girl, work. Work it, work. Another thing that I don't really get is all the hate against trans people. Oh, I have two. Like, I'm not sure if you know Ryan Bailey Potter, but they are the most amazing TikToker about their makeup. I don't know what their preferred pronouns are, if they're they or she or what, but I really love their looks, and they're awesome. And in this world, we have so much hate against trans people and non-binary people, and I just don't get it. Like, let these people live. It is crazy. I have really good friends in the trans and non-binary community, and I love them very, very much. And the world would be less without them. So let's not hate these people and just let them live. Leave Brittany alone. Okay. But yeah, that's just me spewing my opinions that no one asked for. Okay, now we're Nuke's body oil. This is controversial, but I'm gonna spray it on my hands and I'm gonna put it in my hair because I want my scalp to smell like a beauty queen. I'm gonna put it on my chest too. Okay, where are we at? Lips. So I did put the Aquaphor on, and I have been going through a phase with the Morphe. I might just stick to it. I find it's a little bit too pink sometimes, but I like if you leave it on just long enough that it makes you look like you just meet up with someone. And even though I'm decentering men, I would like to make out with someone. I haven't made out with someone in a long time. So maybe all this spiel is actually just the spiel of a spinster. I don't wanna get out of it. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for how long? I don't know. I want to do it not as long because it comes out very berry, and I'm not really feeling like a very berry girl right now. So just enough to look a little bit bitten, if you will. I don't really feel like doing mascara today. Oh, I need to do my eyebrows. I feel like mascara can be quite a look sometimes, and I'm not really wanting to like serve that look all the time. Okay, so the Kosas Airbrow stinks like shit, let me tell you. But it's fine. It's fine overall. As you can probably tell, I need to get my eyebrows waxed. I want to know from you guys, like, what are your favorite products and what are your favorite, like, makeup influencers and, like, who should I watch? Okay, last, I'm going to use this NYX lip liner. I'm not gonna leave it like that though. Like I have a friend who always leaves her lips like that, and I love it on her. Sometimes I feel like it looks kind of stupid on me. And you know that I will complete this look with some gold jewelry because I am a gold girl. I'm a daughter of Venus, and Venus is associated with gold. Okay, last but not least, the e.l.f. Hydrating Power Grip Setting Spray. Ooh, I got that on my mouth. Okay. And Aquaphor on my lips again, because you can never get enough of a good thing. Okay, here's the final look. And I gotta go get ready for work. Bye, guys.